I'm Jeannie, and welcome to the Gen X Mom Show, where I show you everything I know how to do. It's a lot of nothing and a whole lot of a lot of things. I don't know. I just know how to do stuff. I am back in the kitchen. Did I ever leave? No, really. I'm reading, I'm cooking, and I hope you're enjoying. All right, what I have first, I had a mouthful. I have a homemade pie chart. So I have it in my pie. Maybe this might not work. I gotta. You'll need one either homemade pie crust or you can use store-bought. You want to blind bake it off. That means you're going to stick it in the oven, pre-bake it. This pie is a refrigerator pie. No bake after you do your pie shell. You are going to cook the filling on the stovetop. It goes in and sets up in the fridge. So go ahead and bake your shell now. I'll probably get a tutorial on how to make pie crust properly from scratch, or even if you're using store-bought, how to do it without it shrinking down on you, because even this one shrunk on me a little bit, but that's okay. Pie beads. These are your weighted ceramic beads, or you can use beans, things like that. I just like the pie beads. They help keep your pie from like bubbling. If you have them, use them. Pearls. Go throw your pie crust in your oven. All right. Your pie crust should be going, or it should be done. One of the two. You could even do this with like a pre-made graham cracker crust. As long as it holds together, you should be pretty good. That is really, really spicy. I like spice. But, all right, so the other thing I have, a lemon. You're gonna need the juice and you need the zest. You need sugar. You need cut up strawberries and like diced strawberries. These are already starting to juice down. Like your ugly strawberries are kind of ugly. These are the ones you want to use. Keep pretty ones to go on top and to float in the center. Take the ugly ones and beat them up, because you know, beat those ugly things up. That's okay, because we're going to smash them down anyways. Cornstarch. Good old fashioned cornstarch. And you'll need some water. Water. That's all that's in the, it's super easy, okay? All right, your ingredients. You're gonna have about 2.5 pounds of cleaned, take your center out, take your leaves off, all that goofiness. I'm gonna deal with this. If you don't already know me, I have sinuses and none of that works. And I can't take Benadryl because I'll be out for like 3 days. One pill, out like a light. What is my cross to bear? Already knows. All right. We've got strawberries, 2.5 pounds. Like I said, use your ugly ones, chop them up. Pretty ones, keep them in half. You have 3/4 cup of sugar. And on this, I've kind of like, you know, harped on measuring. That's for baking. This is actually, this part's considered cooking. So just measure it out. If you like it less sweet, knock back on some of the sugar. You like it more sweet, well, knock yourself out. You can go into a diabetic coma if that's what you want to do. I don't care. It's your thing. You do you. Lemon juice, 1 tablespoon plus zest, or more if you like it lemony. I like it to taste like strawberry lemonade, so I kind of don't hold back. You're gonna have 5 tablespoons of starch. That's your thickening agent. We don't want a pie that just like, when you go to cut it, it falls out, it looks like crap, it's oozing everywhere. That's no good. We want something pretty. Then you're gonna have about 1/4 of a cup of water. Alrighty, we're gonna need a pot. See this? Pot, stove. 6 The object here is we're gonna take these strawberries and we're gonna macerate them. That means like squish them, mush them. We're gonna add some sugar. We're gonna get them all mushy. We're not making jam. You don't want to get them too mushy, but just enough to kind of like get them going. Okay. And that sugar will help break them down too. So as you can see, less than beautiful strawberries in here, but they will be beautiful and stuff. So I'm just gonna kind of rough eyeball it. There's one. There's about 2. Yeah, I'm just gonna, it's about 2 cups that I had in here, so that's good. I'm gonna put that in there. Just set that there. And it's about 1/4 of a cup, we said, of sugar. That's 1/3, that'll work, I don't care. She can tell I'm just kind of like, I'll just wing it, I don't care. 1/4, 1/3, whatever, right? Okay, this is not baking. I kind of know what like the profile I'm going after. I have to get another bite. I'm so hungry. I'm starving, people. Baba ganoush's, yay! Thank God. I just need food. Ah. That was so good. I know I filmed part of roasting those eggplants and making the baba ganoush. I'll have to look for it and get it posted because it is really, really good. And we still have eggplants coming out of the garden. So if I didn't film it, I promise you I will, because you really want to make this at home. That eggplant and dip can be used like on top of pizzas, as a base, spread on sandwiches, as like a mayo or something replacement, something wet. Screw avocado. I don't need your avocado toast. I do eggplant. It is amazing. And I'm not a huge, like, I love eggplant or something. No, just done this way, it's really, really good. All right, so this is going. I have to learn to do the camera thing backwards. As you can see, it's just kind of, that sugar's like kind of coming to. My masher thingy, I use a plastic one when it's nonstick because I don't want to scratch it all up. Don't want jam, I just want it to break it down some. We still want it to be like semi-solid. I don't want jelly. I'm not straining it out. And like if I was turning this could be like turned into a jam. If you have extra, I'll just watch. It'll come. I know I'll be posting jam and jelly videos. And I mean, even a kid can make jam for you. It is just, jam's super easy. Like I said, even a child can make some jam. Alright, so that's done. Let me show you the consistency. Can you see it? I'll bring it to you. I gotta work. There you go. I suck at this. Alright, see? That's what you want. It's kind of liquidy. That's exactly what you're looking for. Now, let's just put this back on the heat. We're going to bring it to like a bubble. Now, normally, if you were doing jam, you would do, at this point, you would bring it to a rolling boil that you can't stir down. And you would add pectin or gel base, liquid or powder, to get it to set up. We don't want jelly pie. I literally don't want it to be gelled. So we're gonna do, the water thingy is a 1/4 cup of water and, oh, let me get those lemons. While that's going, I'm just gonna turn it down. It's on low, it's starting to bubble. My kitchen, whatever's going on, dishes in the sink, halfway done remodeling, whatever. It is what it is. This is what it is. You're gonna get me trying to stuff my face with something in between making recipes. Now, I am rolling this lemon because I will get a hell of a lot more juice out of it if you roll it. Seriously, it just like releases it and works better. So, I had a knife. Here's a knife. I got a knife, a kniff. See what I mean? Woo, here comes that juice because I gave it a good roll. I don't want to fight seeds. I probably should have zested first. It makes it easier, but whatever. It's nothing to the world. I see people like in their videos and they're like, oh, everything's so perfect. And I'm just like, yeah, I want to see all the outtakes. I want to see where you drop. I love when they do meringue or whipped cream, or especially meringue, and they stick it over their head. No. I'm dying to see the ones get real and show where it drops out. You will never see me be that foolish to stick that crap over my head. I know damn well if it is soft peak or not, if it's gonna hold up or not. I don't need to, I'm not looking to make a hair mask conditioner. I don't want to wear it. Thank you very much. All right, so there's the one lemon juice. And the zest is optional anyways, so I'm not stressing it. I'm really not stressing it. I'm gonna throw this lemon juice in this pot. Just toss it right in. I can throw this out of the way. Yeah. This is going. I need a spoon. This is where I get so distracted. I don't know what I'm doing. I need to just focus in here. All right. Look at that. So it's boiling down. It's got that lemon juice. Man, it smells so strawberry-ish. That is some strawberry. That is nice. Wow, that smells good. Especially after smelling other things all day. I need to grab the cornstarch. Got the sugar in. I need the cornstarch in the water. The water. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1/4 cup of water. And I have to move this along or we're going to end up never getting done 1 and 2. Things will burn. There we go. That's all you need. It doesn't have to be precise. I'm not too worried about it on this. It's going to go quickly. Your spoon. Mix that in. Cornstarch will dissolve in water quickly. Really, cornstarch is funny. It changes its form. Look at that. It will literally solid back up in the bottom. It's like if you had enough of it, it's solid enough right into the surface of water. If it's thick enough, you can walk on it. And then, but when you agitate it, it goes back to liquid. So I forget what the science word is for this, but there's a sciencey word where stuff goes from solid to liquid state. They can be in both states at once. It's crazy, but it's cool. Because science, y'all. All right, we're going to start adding this. See, I want it to a solid state from the liquid state. Let's get it back. Come back liquid. So I can get you all out. Oh my gosh, and it's really tricky to get it to stay that way. Let's just move fast. Don't clob up on me, please. All right, that's all in. I'm going to start moving this. That heat is going to help this set really quick. It does happen fast. Oh, look at that. Look at that. See what I mean? Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. You're going to get yourself a more solid-y. Oh, yeah. And you don't want it to burn. Oh, that's going to be yummy, I'm sure. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more sugar into this, only because I know It's going to give me a little bit more liquid to the state. It will set. It's just, this is like really intense, they set. Like, this is like really thick. Thicker than I thought it would be. Yeah, there we go. That's close to what I want. And I've done this so many times. I kind of know what I'm looking for. All right, so I'm going to bring you back around to the pie. That's part of the problem. Hey, I think I got it. Am I cutting ahead? No, I'm like 5'10". So for me to get in the shot, I have to move this thing like way back. Don't put me in heels. I'm 6'3". It's impossible. I look like a giant drag queen. What are you going to do? I love them though. They're awesome. Where do you think I learned to do makeup from? All right, I digress again. AGD. All right, so we have a pie. A pie shell. Woke up this morning. I got the pretty strawberries right here. See that? I'll tell you about deli wrapping. That thing is like, when you wrap it completely around, nothing's coming off. Let it, because, you know, lids. When you can't find it, just deli wrap it. And then cut it open. All right. I should be eating. Let's see. These I don't like because they've been sitting in here for a day or two. Yeah, these aren't my favorites. I'm going to get those out of the way. I'm looking for just the pretties. Oh, that's a whole one, isn't it? Okay, that one's pretty though. And this can go in jam later. We're going to give that just like this one. We're going to set them in the bottom, okay? I have to wash my hands because I just touched my nose. Oh! Good Lord. Always, always. This stupid runny nose. Oh, wrong way. I want to be able to know. All right. Pretty strawberries down into. Just place them around. Make them look gorgeous. I want them to be pretty in your pie like this. I mean, we'll just kind of work quick, I guess. Don't dilly-dally with it. Just set them on. Let's go, let's go. We got some pies to make. Let's go. Here we go. Look at that. Put one here. Stick one here. I mean, don't worry. We're going to be filling this even more with more. So, if you think for 1 second there's not enough strawberry in here, don't even worry about it. That's just what's going to be like when you cut through what's going to be seen. We're going to take this mix that we made. Make sure it's mixed up really well. It's still warm. Okay. Remember that's cornstarch, strawberries, sugar, water, lemon juice. That's all it is. It's the only cooking other than your pie crust. And if you're using store-bought, then now you're really talking easy peasy. Other than your pie crust, that's all the cooking you're doing for this. So talk about so freaking easy. You can do it. You want to impress somebody? Oh my God, imagine. Oh my God. You need to impress that date. I don't care who she or he is. Make them a strawberry pie. And you're going to get a ring. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. I'm not. I once had a friend who literally begged me to come over. She was going to invite this guy that she was dating. And they had just started dating, right? And she was inviting him over for dinner. And I probably should have said no. I really should have. Because how deceitful was this? And poor guy. She had me come over and cook dinner. I mean, the whole 9 yards. I went over. I mean, we used to be best friends. So here I am. I'm like, okay. She's like, oh, can you come help me make dinner? I didn't even know what she was really up to be honest. I didn't realize she was going to pass it all off as hers. I honestly thought I was being invited over to dinner, not to make dinner. Long story short, poor dude came over and had dinner and loved it. Of course, you know, I spent all afternoon crafting a gourmet, sure to please dinner that I thought I was meeting the guy to. Like, she wanted to introduce me or introduce him to me like it was a big deal. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll stick around and cook and we'll have dinner and I'll meet the guy, right? That's what friends do. As soon as it was time, before he was gonna get there and everything was done, she was like, okay, bye. And I was like, oh, okay. All right. See you later to have a good evening. Oh yeah, she passed the food off. Told him that she cooked it all from scratch. They ended up married. Then they ended up divorced. Because he found out she can't cook. The girl couldn't boil water. I was like, now that's just wrong. You cannot be tricking people like that. Do not trick a potential wife or husband by ordering food that you did not make or having somebody else come around and cook that meal, because that's just not right. And you know it. If you can't cook, you best tell them straight up, look, I'm not a great cook, but I will learn. If you are my person, I will learn to cook for you, because I will go to the mom show and Jeannie will teach me how to cook. And I'll help you get your husband or your wife. Yep. Now my guy, hell yeah, I cooked. And I cooked and I cooked and I cooked. And I waited for the proposal. And I waited and I waited and I waited. And I was like, screw this, I'm done waiting. Will you marry me? And he said yes. Because, you know, I'm just not patient. And besides that, I knew I had a good guy, and there was no way on God's green earth I was going to let that man get away. Here's what I think. And I guess it could go for guys too. Here's the deal. The nice guys are so shy. They're so shy. They will, I mean, like, even my husband, they will try to approach a girl and, you know, introduce yourself or hit on them or to express their interest. However, if it's misread and say you don't pick it up right away, that's what they're, you know, trying to do is, you know, let you know that they're interested. And you misread it and they feel like, oh, you're not interested, they won't come back. They won't try again. They're nice guys. They don't push. They don't push. That's what I've learned. Nice guys just genuinely are nice guys, and they usually won't, they don't push themselves on you. What you get, and if you're raised in the South, this might be something that is just for us Southern women. I don't know, in my age group even. I always got told growing up, you don't call a boy, you wait for them to call you. You don't ask a boy out, you wait for him to approach you. Good Southern girls sit and wait for their man to find them. I got news for you. That was the worst advice I have ever been given in my entire life. I'm about to tell you something real. Stop waiting, ladies, because what's going to come and ask you out is the jerk. It's the guy that's cocky, too much confidence. Oh, yeah, the guy that's like, hey, babe, you want to go out? You get the message. You know what he wants. He wants to ask you out. No problem. There's no misinterpreting that. Great. I will tell you this much. Chances are he's an asshole. Because the nice guys, they're just so shy and so sweet, and they're so afraid to put themselves out there. And they don't want to be rejected. I mean, who wants to be rejected? But what I'm saying is the nice guys, and if they see the jerk and you end up with the jerk, then you miss the nice guy. So ladies, if you see a guy, if you meet a guy that you like, and everything in you is like, I really think this is the one. I really like him. He's so nice. There's so much potential there, or he's perfect the way he is, but nobody is. Don't. There's not a perfect person for you. That's a whole nother conversation. Go ask him out yourself. Don't be jerky about it. Just, hi, I like you. I'd like to get to know each other better. I'd like to hang out. What do you say? He's going to say yes. He's going to be over the moon. He's going to be stumbling all over himself, barely probably able to say yes, or it's going to come out fast, and he's going to be nervous. Keep that in mind. He's going to be so nervous. And the girls are too. If you're a guy that likes a girl, and believe me, if you're a geeky guy thinking, she's too pretty, I'll never get her, she'll never say yes, stop waiting. Go ask her. Unless she's a total cow and doesn't like, if she's not a good person, she'll treat you like crap, and you don't want to be with her anyways. But if she's a good person, I'm telling you right now, most of those girls, they wish you'd ask them out. They don't want to be with a donkey jerk. Most of them would just give anything to be with a nice guy. I know at my husband's reunion, I think it was 20 plus years, I thought it was hilarious because all the cheerleaders were like, they were literally almost like kicking themselves that, and they said it. They ignored him in high school because, oh, my husband was a geek. I would never paid attention to him as a teenager, but you don't know this stuff. You don't know it till you're like older, and then it's too late. You've already probably made some life choices you regret. So I'm trying to tell you ahead of time. Yeah, those girls were like, oh, we should have paid attention to it. I don't know if he wants his name out here, but they're like, we should have paid attention to him. Oh my God. We knew he was smart. We knew that he'd probably go on and do big things. We didn't know he'd turn out so cute too. And he's cute. And you know, I was not that cute of a kid myself. I was kind of like really dorky, tom girl. I don't know. We both got better with age. And two geeks make super geek. I don't know. Anyways, my pie is all but done. The only thing I have left to do is throw it in the refrigerator, let it set up. You can either use ready-made whipped cream, or you can whip up your own cream and put a couple dollops on it, slice it and serve it, and you're ready to go. This we should just call marriage pie. Marriage strawberry pie.